Hey everyone, Tom Numbers here. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Connecting the dots through the Great Awakening. So, I've just tweeted at Real Tom Numbers on Twitter a couple of Q posts, and there's a double set of Q posts for March 3rd, which is Tuesday. Whether it's this Tuesday, but I'll give you some thoughts on why it could be. And it says D-Class coming, and then the other one says March Madness incoming. Now that caught my attention. I was like, why are they saying something's coming and then something is incoming? And then I was like, income. So is that telling us that there's going to be some kind of change in income during March Madness? We tracked March Madness for a number of years, but we're at this point in the game with Epstein and all the other things going on. We've just had the stuff with Iran. There's another Q post that talks about Israel, and it says done in 30, and that's like, I think it's March 28th, so it'll be 30 days from yesterday. Although is that 30 days? Because it's 28 days for February, isn't it? I'll have to check that post. Maybe it says March 31st. I think it says March 28th. But anyway, so there's a lot of things brewing, as there always is, but, you know, significant things are beginning to now shape publicly. So do we see something in terms of income this March Madness, with all the mix of everything going on? Inevitably, as time goes on, we're going to be closer, step by step, to what we are looking for. But does that happen, or start to happen this March? I did say a couple of months ago, that I felt that, you know, maybe XRP would be in a good position come March. So we'll see what transpires. We'll see what actually takes place. But yeah, it's interesting that those Q posts say they're worded the way that they're worded. D-Class coming, and then March Madness income. So we'll see. We will see. Hey folks, how you all doing? Well, happy birthday in 2.5 weeks, Syrian. And if income is beginning to change in a good way, positive way, then it could well be worth your while getting yourself a Tangent, the most secure crypto wallet out on the market, a cold wallet. You hold the keys with your Tangent wallet, and last I looked, it's still 20% off with the link below, and $20 worth of free Bitcoin, which you can keep, change, do whatever you want with it, exchange it. So give a thumbs up if you've got your crypto wallets. I'll show you what these look like, these colors. I've shown these ones before, but not inside these are the actual 3 keys. They're your wallets. Well, actually, key to your wallet. So you've got 3 keys to your wallet. There you go. See? That's what it is. And they're the Spring ones. So Spring as well. Spring would concur with, in terms of a reset and exchange, because Spring is 67. Which I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Which is exchange, which is reset, which is also water. But things start to grow in Spring, don't they? Last night we had the alignment. Did anyone go out and have a look? I went out and had a look. I saw the moon. I saw Jupiter. I would have seen, I think it was Uranus or Neptune. Uranus, I think it was. I would have seen it faintly somewhere. I couldn't find it. It was near the constellation of the Pleiades, not far. Saw those through the binoculars. And then it was cloudy, it was on and off, so I didn't get to the other side of the harbour out here to see, I think it was Saturn and Neptune low in the sky. And then Mercury was just the other side of it, which is always very difficult to see. But yeah, it was cool. It was a good reason to look at the night sky. I looked at Sirius as well, and that looks like that. It looks like a light underwater almost, doesn't it? And then I saw something come up on my feed. I've reposted it about the Truman Show. So the Truman Show comes to 185. Donald John Trump 185. Reset the Matrix 185. The Silver Reset 185. Matrix Reversal. Matrix Time Machine 185. They're all 185. Book of Revelation 185. So the Truman Show, Book of Revelation. But Sirius. So it's a light. There's a light that falls from the sky, and it's called Sirius. So it's like the dog star Sirius. And even in Batman, why so serious? But when you look at that star, Rigel's a bit like that in the constellation of Orion as well. But it looks like this sort of water feature. It looks like a light underwater in the firmament, I guess. So that's an interesting one, and it's interesting that they depicted a light literally falling out of the sky. And Truman sees it. True, TRU is 59 Joker. Social Tiger. Spain. Dragon. Dragons up in the sky. But yeah, Sirius the dog star. Sirius the dog star. So let's see what comes this week. There are major things taking place every few days, maybe every sort of week and a half. But I think that's going to get more truncated, more condensed. March Madness is in the Q post. And the question is it this March? There's a very good chance it probably is, so we will see. Hindsight will be perfect, as with all of it, but maybe holding on to our hats, folks. Let's see what comes. Hey, Glennis. Remind me where you're from again, Glennis. I think you might have told me before. Hey, from South Africa. Good to see you. Richmond, Texas. Is that near Dallas or Fort Worth or Frisco? There's a Richmond here in the UK, west of London, on the River Thames. Indiana. Are you at the home of the RVs? Close to Houston. Okay, cool. Very cool. There's a Houston, Texas. Hey, Carol. Cool. Anyway, folks, tune in tomorrow. I'll be doing a show on my locals for my subscribers. You can join free and you get the first few minutes, and if you want to get the rest of the show, you can join. Just a few dollars a month. You get those shows each week. I'll be dropping some codes I haven't dropped yet, so there'll be some exclusive codes on there, so I encourage you to come over, and I will see you soon here again as well. All right, folks, much love. Take care. Bye.